Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd like to share with you how I made my little electrical poles for my Christmas display. You could also use them for any dioramas or train sets. It's pretty easy. So what you're going to need is, on a spare piece of polystyrene, 2.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters and 1.5 centimeters by 1.5 centimeters. We're just going to cut those out. And then we've got our little square. Cutting out the next one. So we've got our 2 squares cut out. And now all we're going to do is we're going to round them off so that they make them into cylindrical shapes. So I'm just using 240 grit sandpaper. So once you've got your cylinder and you're happy with the shape, then it comes time to cut them. So with these ones, we're going to be actually cutting them into 3 pieces. So I'm just going to be using a sharp X-Acto knife or a craft knife or scalpel to cut them in 3. I'm not actually measuring them, I'm just eyeballing them. And for the bigger one, I'm going to just use a sharp knife. So that gives us 3. And you're going to place one piece on top of the others. Now you can have a look and see if you're happy with the size. That's fine. If you want to take them down a little bit more, you can. So once you're happy with your discs, we move on to the next step. So what I've got is some skewers, and the height that I'm going for is 15 centimeters. So I'm going 15 centimeters on that. Then I need 2 pieces at 5 centimeters and 4 pieces at 1 centimeter each. So just cut the skewers to those measurements. To cut them, I'm just taking the skewer and putting it on the 1 centimeter mark, holding it down, taking a pair of clippers and just snipping 1 centimeter off like that. So now we're going to take our stick and going down 2 centimeters, we've marked the middle of these sticks. You're going to glue that onto the pole. And then just wait for that to dry before we attach the next little pieces, which are going to come from there to there. When you're working with small pieces in hot glue, it's preferable to use a pair of tweezers so you don't burn your fingers. So now take your next piece and glue the center and put it on. And just wait for that to dry before you glue the next piece. Taking your small piece again and attaching it. Same with the other side. Now we're going to glue the little pieces together, once again using the tweezers. Try and put the glue just on the outside because you're going to poke the stick through the center. Once you've got it in place. And now we're going to take our little pole and put it into the middle and glue it. So I like to make it come out the bottom so I can glue the bottom part. And that's your one little electrical pole. Now we're going to just paint that. To paint that, I'm using burnt sienna. So I'm just using the number 8 art brush. I'm just going to paint it. Turn it over and paint the other side. This is an optional extra. If you want to be a little bit more authentic, take 10 of these wee little beads and glue 3 on this side, 3 on that side, 2 and 2. All depends on how authentic you want to look. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to actually glue them on for you so you can see what they look like. So there they're all glued on. I'm coming a little bit closer, I don't know if I can keep in focus, but you can see on the inside of, they've got all the holes through for you to thread your wires through. If I was doing this for my diorama train set, I would use that, but for the Christmas decoration, I don't think I need that much detail. But it's up to you. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a small nail scissors and just cut off the little straggly bits of glue that are hanging off, just to neaten it all up a bit. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.